there is a special group of engineers working to change people's lives through the study of human movement. Sports director Julie Mitchell was able to get an inside look at the state of the art of the lab, lab that is, and has more on the work being done there.
Auburn's home to many elite athletes, ones that leave you in awe, asking how is this even possible? Just down the road from the stadium, there's a team working to answer that.
This is the Auburn University Biomechanical Engineering Lab. We call it the AUBE lab for short.
Lab director Michael Zabala and a group of students are using state-of-the-art sensors, motion capture technology, and a force plate to analyze just that.
Objectively measure how they're doing their craft, and put numbers behind it, and to help develop a better understanding of the reason it is that they're so good.
Recently, the team analyzed the mechanics of Lionel Messi's signature move with Auburn soccer player Fizz Hutton, but their research goes beyond that.
I love the idea of analyzing the body as if it were a machine and studying it in such a way that it could benefit people, so that it could prevent injury, for example, or so that it could help people recover from injury faster.
It's that idea that's brought in students like Ryan Pollard.
I ended up finding the lab, got plugged in very quickly, and realized that there was a way to balance both the human side of life as well as the engineering side. I didn't know you could really cross those two. What are the big questions that our community has, that the U.S. has at large, and how do we go out and actually try to solve those problems?
The lab using this tech to help everyone from athletes.
You can analyze the movement just like we did with the motion capture, and you can give real-time feedback to the athlete to try to adjust how they land, for example. Have their knees not so close together, increase the amount of flexion in their knees that can prevent ACL injury.
To healthcare workers, even the military.
Analyzing nurses and physical therapists as they move patients, because there's a lot of load transmitted to their back as they do so.
It's work that can potentially change lives.
Knowing that we're on the front end of that, a lot of research is cutting edge. It's right on the what are the questions that need to be asked? How do you start the process? And so I know that the work that me and Jaxie and Evan and Matt and Haley are doing right now we're gonna see the outcomes of that 5-10 years from now.
An incredible opportunity.
We try to find different areas of application that we can go and make the world a better place if it involves understanding human movement.
Open to everyone.
Just go out and try it. If you end up hating it, so be it. You can try it and you can drop it. But that's how I found this lab, was trying something for the first time. Didn't know if I'd like it, but now I'm here 5 years later, still with the lab and wanting to continue my career into this.
In Auburn, Julie Mitchell, WVTM 13.
An incredible facility, Zabala and the lab will continue to explore ways to assist people with various fields.